Son, your mother asked me to come up here and you.
I know. Hear me out. I can already hear my dad running downstairs to kick my ass because we got doxxed, all right? First thing I want to say is I'm not promoting him. I'm not condoning, God knows, I'm not condoning him. I didn't even pay for the book. I'm not supporting him. This book's been in my family longer than I've been alive. My dad had this book when he was in high school. All right? And I said, I'm going to read every book I own. As soon as I'm done with this book, I'm giving it back to him. He can put it in a wood chipper. He can frame it. I don't fucking care. But we going to get into this. We got a Bill Cosby Fatherhood book. Because, you know, he's the main man for morals. Isn't that right? Oh, shit. I'm gonna read this back cover for y'all. All right, it's all dirty. This is, like I said, this is an old ass book. This book's like 23, 22 years old. You know what I mean? Old ass book. You know, this cover used to be white. Now it's all dirty. Like him. Anyway, fatherhood is pretend the president you love is hope on a rope. You know, I gave my dad a gift for his birthday. He didn't like it. He's not doing his fatherhood. He's supposed to pretend to like my Nikocado avocado shirt that I went half for with my sister for him. And I can't believe he doesn't enjoy it. Helping your children learn English as a foreign language. Asking your son to make up a name rather than tell anyone else who he is. Knowing that everybody's okay, dad, means I haven't killed anyone. Fatherhood. Nationwide #1 bestseller. Bill Cosby's hilarious look on the lighter side of fatherhood. The book that every father will love. If anyone was, why are you so fucked in the head? My dad took fatherhood advice from a man that would have fit in a Law and Order SVU episode. I hope this one gets clicks. I got a note, you know, to his, shout out dad, shout out mom. I know you raised me right. I'm fucking laughing. I'm sorry that I'm laughing too much. So there's like 14 chapters in the afterword. 14 chapters in the afterword. The longest thing about this book is the fucking introduction and the afterword by Alvin. Yes, that's right. Fucking Alvin, MD. I know, it sounds like it's coming out of fiction. If you've seen The Cosby Show, you know what I'm talking about. Alvin Poissant, MD. I'm gonna be fucking shadow banned from the algorithm after I post. Hopefully I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna read the introduction in chapter 1 and come back to you. And then I'm probably gonna read 2 chapters at a time and then come back to you. All right. I'm a little scared, but let's dig into this man's mind.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know.
Okay, so it starts off with this little insert by Bill Cosby himself. I'm not a psychologist or a sociologist, but I do have a doctorate in education. Important that my doctorate is delight in kids. I devote a part of my professional life to entertaining education them. I like children. And then he just talks about how he likes being a parent. And then we get this boring ass speech from Alvin. Like, dude, what son-in-law are you? This shit's boring as fuck, man. I know, like, introductions from other people tend to be, like, the weakest part of the book. But, dude, it's so fucking boring. I mean, blah, 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 blah. The way he talks about it is like some kind of revolutionary step and, like, some cultural shifts. Given this book is, like, made in, like, 1986. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's just a bunch of fucking boringness. I'm not gonna lie. I don't fucking care. He talks about how his parents are traditional and then we gotta make, you know, new changes, new parents and shit. It's been fucking like, I don't know, 30 to 40 years since then. But oh my god, 11 pages. It felt like I was reading his fucking life story in this one. It was so fucking long and boring. I fucking hated it. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be boring too. No, I got to the first chapter of Bill Cosby talking. It was an easy read, easy to understand, good read, a little funny. Hey, it's not my fault. He's a comedian, I swear. It's funny. And then, you know, it has his moments, a big step up from the introduction. I'm just afraid to read the afterword. Oh my god. This Alvin guy just chats and chats and chats. I might just skip to the afterword or not read it. I don't know, but yeah. And now we're gonna go to with bouquets and back rubs.
I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
He's just talking about why people want to have kids and like the feels they have for having the kids, you know what I mean? And then here's a paragraph that Bill Cosby says, the new father, of course, feels that his mere impregnation of his mate, done every day by otters and ape, is Olympic gold medal stuff. Even if he's afraid of garter snakes, he feels positively heroic. He feels that like he and his wife have created something that will last. He never thinks that they may have created one of the top 10 underachievers in their town. Just like me, for real, you know? And let's see, we got his old ass jokes from the, you know, that you see in TV shows and stand-ups, if you know who Bill Cosby was, you know what I mean? And then you got push him out, pull him out, way out, you know, we all know that. And then he's talking about his wife trying to do a natural childbirth, but then it says, by the time we had finished the class, we were all prepared for natural childbirth, which means no drugs can be given to the female during delivery. The father, however, can have all he wants. God damn. My dad does not know how to highlight shit. That's not how highlighting works. Here's another classic Bill Cosby joke, you know. I brought you into this world, father would say, and I could take you out. It don't make no difference to me. I'll make another one of you. I know that's supposed to be a joke, but god damn. He's on some Omni-Man timing.
What's 17 more years? I can always start again.
They talks about the strain on marriage, the tolls it is having children and everything. And then, you know, he tells his jokes, his bibby bobs. He's like, boo bop, 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 bop. You know how he is, you know. We all know how he is now. But then, let's see. He'd be talking about how the wife technically is the boss of the house, and then he got these kids that just drive him insane. They are also. And then, you know, he's talking about how, you know, how difficult kids are. I remember this from the Cosby Show. This man reuses his material a lot, doesn't he? Shit, man. And then we're on chapter 6, yada yada yada. I don't think anything interesting happens. Just talk about kids. Shocker, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was basically typical stuff.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know.
Alright, so I read chapter 7, 8, 9. They're whatever. First 2 chapters is him talking about teenagers, disciplining his son, and then the last chapter is about his daughter stealing his clothes. And then, yeah, that's about it.
I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
Alright, so I finished chapter 10. I got like 4 more chapters to go through. He talks about the generational divide between people in music taste and everything. And he says, yo, he doesn't like it, I don't get it, and like, yada yada yada. It's not surprising to hear this from the same man that got on Eddie Murphy's and Richard Pryor's dick over saying the F word. And I'm not talking about the slur. I'm talking about filth, floor, and filth. So it's not surprising to hear that. So if you really want to kill Bill Cosby, you don't have to shoot him in the head or even push him down the stairs. You just gotta have him tied up and play Smoking Skull.
Guns more than a redneck. Trying to scam and shit with a dead check. These ain't jelly beans at your doorstep from Sweden.
That'll do the trick. If you're still squirming after that, put some wild card Uno in there to do the trick, and then bam, there you go. So yeah, and then he talks about don't try to be hip or something like that. You know what I mean?
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it.
Alright, so I finished the book. So you get 2 endings. You get Cosby's ending, which is like 3 pages, where he like says some weird shit. And then one day it happens. She stops you from unbuttoning her and pushes you away because she wants privacy in the bathroom. It is the first rejection from this special sweetheart. What? And then he just leaves on a positive note, right? And then you get Dr. Alvin's fucking chapter. Feels like it's laced with Quaaludes because it's so fucking long. It puts you to sleep. 15 pages that reads like a fucking hospital packet sponsored by Bill Cosby. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This shit fucking sucks. So the book without Dr. Alvin's contributions would be like a 6, but since Dr. Alvin takes up like 15% of this book, it gets a 5. Yeah, I'm done with you.
Her machine in my cup. Around black truck. Yeah, she said she wanna fuck. Yeah, I'm on these drugs for the night, so you know what's up. You know these jeans, they feel me tight, but these Glock hit tuck. You know these switches only glitz, so don't